Hello everybody, today I am so excited to bring you something I've been working so hard on. I am cosplaying as Little Sister from Bioshock, the series. It's been a dream cosplay of mine for so long, and I'm so excited to finally be in it. I made it all. I just recycled a dress, blah, blah, blah. You're gonna learn about all this later. This video is going to be, I made 3 videos. This video is gonna be about making the dress, the apron, the hair bow, and this little butterfly. It's a lot to cover. Starting off, I used an old Wednesday Addams style dress and I decided to just paint it. I'm actually going to be using this picture for reference. As you can see, I'm just taking blue and painting stripes down the dress. I didn't have white buttons, so I had to just paint black buttons and sew them on. Then I'm just roughing up with some paint around the collar. This dress was already stained, so it kind of worked out. Now it's time to distress the bottom of the dress. I'm going to be using some rough sandpaper, it doesn't really matter, the grit, scissors, and a serrated kitchen knife. And as you can see, that's how I did it. I just kind of dragged it down. Then just take your sandpaper and kind of rub along the bottom. This kind of helps like blend all together, if you know what I mean. This is how it turned out. I ended up buying the bottom half of the apron on Amazon because I was kind of in a rush at this point and I didn't want to have to make a whole apron. I found this $2 fabric at Walmart and I decided to use it for the top, which I'm measuring right now. Then I folded my fabric in half. I kind of just made my own pattern with this paper plate and it worked great. Then I just allowed like, I don't know, 1/2 inch seam allowance, cut it out, pinned it. And then went and sewed it. Make sure to leave about a 2-inch gap just to pull the rest of the fabric through and flip it inside out.
I'm a sentimental sap, that's all. What's the use of trying not to fall? I have no will. Oh, you made your kill, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm just like
After you flipped it inside out, just go around the whole outline and sew it. It kind of helps make it look more done and finished, I guess.
I'm so hot and bothered.
And here's what it looks like so far. I know it's a little rough, but that's okay because it still looks good at the end, I promise. Now I'm taking that and pinning it to the apron. I'm going to sew those 2 pieces together to make them one. I decided to add more fabric around the ties because it just helped with the stability. Going back in with the same method we used on the bottom of the dress, I'm doing that to the bottom of the apron. Be very careful because right about there, I gave myself a boo-boo. Now that we're back and all mini bandaged up, it's time to just sand it again. Taking these colored paints, I am just going to go around and paint the apron with a dry brush until it looks as dirty and exactly how I want it. I like to add the splotches of red to look like Adam, and I think it turned out great. What do you think? By now, the cosplay is really coming together. Like I said, I will be making the Adam syringe in another video next week. I wanted to add one little detail that you don't necessarily have to, and that is the blue butterfly. Using printable clear shrink plastic, I printed out the blue butterfly. I got some ring blanks from Michael's and a Sharpie just to color in the black parts of the butterfly because they were a little dim. Using the tools shown, even though I didn't do a good job showing it, I bent the ring into the size of my finger. Then I hot glued the butterfly to the ring, which I actually ended up having to super glue, so if you just want to skip that step and super glue, it'd probably work out better. But this is how it turned out. Super cute, little detail I just love. And that's it. I hope this helps you make your cosplay dreams come true if you're thinking about making your own Little Sister cosplay. I have 2 other videos coming out. One will be this makeup tutorial for a cosplay look. Another will be building the Adam syringe, which I made from stuff from the dollar store, and I'm very proud of it. Thank you all for watching, and until next time, bye!
I'm a sentimental sap, that's all. What's the use of trying not to fall? I have no will. Oh, you made your kill, 'cause you took advantage of me. I'm just like an apple on a bough, and you're gonna shake me down somehow. So what's the use? You cooked my goose, 'cause you took advantage of me.